Alrighty.
We've been on this thing for a hot minute.
Yep. Yes, we have. It is episode fucking 81. Holy shit.
Ow.
I mean,
Last
really?
session was a fun one.
Yeah, last session was fine. I mean, think about it. 3 years. Just 3 years of our lives have been to this game, and it's almost over.
Holy crap.
We're almost there, guys.
Yeah, no, like, it's been about 3 years now. Like,
It's 81.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's 81. Like, we are they're like the big 80, which, speaking of, we're live, and welcome to session 81 of Campaign 2. Holy fuck.
Woo!
We're alive?
Ow!
I mean, you guys,
Ow.
some of you have died.
Somehow with a lot of luck.
Well, I mean, not without a lack of trying.
Ah,
I mean, really think
Hey,
about
peoples, I haven't
yeah. We've
in a long time.
Hello,
You will
people.
find.
We back. Yeah, no, it's a whole thing. But yeah. I mean, fuck. Like, I know we like here's the thing. I know we are in this situation where every session we're like where we're like, holy crap. But I mean, sometimes it just hits you. I think it's because it is October. It's the spooky month, but it's also like, holy crap, we started in October so long ago. Like,
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to think about.
I mean, God, like 3 years ago, like life was so much different. Like, we just met you. Like, that became a whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I just appeared into being.
It
here
all
I
started
am.
with oh,
Tate.
like, love your like wallpaper or whatever.
Yeah, it all started with one thing, and now here we are later, and you guys now have
Starts with
gingivitis.
one thing.
Oh, gingivitis. I see what you said. Actually, we started September of 2021.
Yeah, September
Yeah.
23rd.
Oh, it's been over 3 years.
It's been over 3
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy crap. When?
Yeah, like,
That's
I know
fucking
for Matt and
weird.
Callie it's been less than that, but yeah, for a lot of us it's been a long, long time.
No, we've definitely been here from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Just,
Just in the background.
Yeah.
they'll call us.
It's-
Watching.
They will call us when they need us eventually. They'll do it.
Yes.
Say we'll notice this one day.
Give it a little time.
Friend,
They will notice
message
everything.
from your least favorite player here. I've been absent for a good chunk of it, unfortunately. So am I even? Do I still count?
Oh, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
Oh,
you
you
count.
count.
Hey, not fully your fault you've been absent. Like, we all know what is going on with your stuff.
But don't worry about it.
I mean, to be fair, like, there are some things, like, I know, like, we're recording, I know I'm delaying the start of the session, but, like, God, there are some things that eventually we are going to want to talk about, like, for these 3 years, because, God, like, there is such a change.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, no, and I'm excited to start Campaign 3, like, when that comes about. Like, I've already gotten, not to spoil it so much, I've already gotten, like, a few art pieces for Campaign 3 for relevant NPCs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's not to fill a folder. Like, it's not in, like, double digits. Like, I don't think I've gotten... let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Very sure
7,
it's in the
8,
double digits.
9, 10, 11, 12,
Hey,
13,
stay away from the rabbit.
15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17.
Ugh.
2 digits. Nice.
And I still have to get some more, honestly, because that's not even counting tokens I've gotten, too. That actually may put it up to 20. That actually puts it up to 25.
So
Alex, you have a problem.
Yeah, so a quarter to 3 digits. Awesome.
Oh, that's not actually counting player art, too, considering, like, we've gotten some of that ready.
Yeah, that is true. We have.
Yeah. Ugh. But anyways. Honestly, like, I saved up a lot of money for that art. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I saved up a lot of money to get that art, and I had to be very careful with who I got to make sure I could still like pay for it.
Yeah.
Well then, message from your
Oh.
second message from your least favorite player. Please start the campaign.
Yep, I will start the session. So, y'all
Please
ready for
start
this?
today's session.
Y'all ready for this?
Yep.
Oh no, they're
No, no, no,
ruining
Maybe.
that.
Not really.
Debatable.
Not ready.
Absolutely not. But when has that ever stopped us?
That's never stopped us before.
Right. When last we left the wolf pack, Armin, the human sword saint,
Yep.
Ari, the Air Genasi monk, Lipia, the Inugami rogue paladin, Renee, the
Yeah.
gnome wizard, and Roderick, the Goliath fighter bard. The party recovered from their return from Avernus. Lipia found herself in a newfound conspiracy, and Roderick lost a sister but gained a nation as he defeated Ogmok in single honorable combat and is now changing Utha for the better. Gone are from this day forward, gone are the days of the warriors' clans separated, and perhaps the birth of something new. We shall see. Now, if I remember correctly, you decided to spare Ogmok, correct?
Correct.
All right. So, what have you decided to do with him? He is at your mercy. I think that's the first thing to start with.
Oh, God. He. What is Ogmok doing as that? As he's, I'm pretty
In
sure
the
we're still in
arena,
the middle of the.
he's
Yeah.
he's knelt, like he is knelt before the new ruler. So it's your call.
He looks at him and holds his arm out. You may not have been a good father, but I will never deny that you were a good leader. Your duty to this country is not over.
He'll take your hand and rise up. What would you have me do?
You will be a part of the new council. One to help learn. There is a lot that the rest of the clan leaders can teach everyone. And I believe it is time we start.
If my role is to be advisor, then that is your decree.
You will advise and you will learn. You're good for learning. We all can. But that can begin tomorrow. For now, we have time to rest.
All right. And as the arena begins to clear out, I would say, you can either make your way to your friends in your new palace, or your friends can make your way to you in the arena. Your call.
He will probably wait for all the Goliaths to leave, and we'll kind of find one of the back little hallways that kind of is out of sight, and will kind of collapse against a wall and kind of just sit there till his friends come.
I would say you guys would arrive late. I would say you guys wouldn't be delayed. So, all of you, including your strange found ally in Kisana would show up at Roderick's. Like, toward Roderick.
Does the look on his face say that this was a victory to him? Like his own personal victory, or no? Does it feel,
His
or does he
face
kind
is
of have a
currently
bittersweet face?
his face is kind of currently hidden in his arms. He's kind of just sitting there.
Yeah, let's think about it this way. You win some, you lose some. And now you basically united an entire, like, territory. So, give yourself a pat on the back. Don't look so gloom and doom. We just came back from hell. Lighten up.
He doesn't respond.
He's ignoring me. You've been ignored.
He's gonna go over.
Like, what the fuck's happening?
Do you need a minute?
No, I'm good. She'll just being weird.
Okay. He's gonna go over.
You sure you want the light on?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute.
You're good.
Okay.
Sorry, no, she
It's
just
fine.
appeared. They appeared in the room.
He's gonna go over, kind of standing in front of him, and he kneels down. He gets on one knee, kind of kneels down, eye level with Roderick effectively. Did something happen?
Roderick will very slowly lift his head. Face still straight as he always is, but just full of tears. Just that kind of like straight face that it's clear he's trying to keep the demeanor that he normally does, but it's very clear that a lot of stuff has happened and it's kind of overwhelming his whole system.
I would say disadvantage with disadvantage, which means just deception and normal for you. Everyone else may insight. Yes, Alice, I will roll for you because I know that even if you had the app, it's an NPC sheet.
I kind of want to see what happens first because I
Yeah.
forget how I can't. So Libya, I can't roll. Here's the thing, I can't roll lower
Wait,
than
so
an
why are you
18.
smelling my car? I'm like,
I know.
Well, Kisona, you rolled a 27.
oh shit.
Oh, let's see what I.
Ooh, Renee.
So there's 3 of you guys that can actually get it. Let's see what happens.
Future.
I swear on
Oh,
everything it
Everyone
is.
does not get
Holy
it. Cody say,
Sona.
yeah, Kisona, you're the one who's Roderick. So, you know
Yeah.
what? Cody,
Oh,
just to be fun, DM it to Alice.
I'm so sick of you and your fucking deception.
I rolled. Here's the thing, Richard. I rolled straight and I still beat you. That's the funny part.
You know what's gonna be funny?
I literally
No,
can't roll lower
no,
than
no.
18.
Yo, here's the thing. You know what's gonna be actually funny? The last session, you'll try it again, and that's the one time you'll win. And I'm like, ha! Finally!
He's like, it's gonna be a Vegeta moment.
I have finally
Yes.
beaten Kakarot! I did it!
Finally.
No.
Can't fucking type. That's not how you spell crash. There you go. There you go, Snow. Merry Christmas.
I'm a Jewish bird.
Ha- it's happy
L'chaim.
Hanukkah to me, bitch.
Uh,
But I'll also send it to you, Alex, just so you can see it. But yeah, that's to the rest of you guys. He just seems to be as fine as Roger can be, but he's definitely has a mixed bag of things.
hmm.
Everyone spread out. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Do you guys disperse as Keystone ask?
He gets up and moves away.
Yeah, let his gonna leave.
Renee will follow behind.
Mm,
So everyone's gone, right?
yes.
Yep.
He kind of just like she sits down right in front of Roderick.
A lot of stuff going on, huh?
I was not able
don't need
to
an
save
answer.
my sister.
You know,
You're a little quiet, Alice.
I'm sorry.
I'm guessing you're getting
I'm
settled back
trying
in.
to. Yeah, I'm already at the house. Okay. Can you hear me now?
We were good.
I speak a little louder.
Yeah, it was a little
Okay.
loud.
yeah. Did you know that I have siblings too?
I did not know that.
Yeah. I was in kind of in a similar situation under different circumstances. I lost my brother to contracts.
I'm pretty sure that I have lost her that same way now.
I'm good, Mom.
Maybe
Let's keep that over there.
if I had been a better brother, she wouldn't have ended up like this.
Don't tell yourself that. You do realize that her actions aren't your responsibility. She actively did this. Didn't care about consequences. That is honestly disrespectful to you. You did your best. And she did not want to reciprocate it. She didn't want to understand. She didn't make an effort.
I don't think it was her actions that hurt the most. She still blamed me even to the end of Mother's death.
And she's just too caught up in the past. I think people give too much weight to history. Even though, you know, it's there to be learned from. But it's not meant to boil in. You getting what I'm saying?
I understand.
I understand that a lot of what just occurred is weighing down on you. And it could end up being a reprieve or extra weight. Only you can decide that. Nobody else is going to walk your life for you. And I understand that, the past is history, but you should also know that the future is a mystery. And today is a gift, and that's why it's called the present. And you can do
You
anything
piece
you
of
want with it.
You fucking piece of shit! I fucking saw it coming the first fucking line.
Fuck you.
Fuck. Fuck, that was good. 10 out of 10.
Okay,
Yeah,
Sona. By the way, I have
I
a
love
turtle.
it.
I've been this turtle this whole time. What a twist!
I've been a turtle.
I've been Mr. Uwe this entire time.
What a
Maybe that's why
twist!
I lived
I fucking.
All right, continue.
He'll like wipe his eyes and kind of look to her with a smile. I've been called a lot of things recently. A sage. The wise. But I don't think I could ever come up with something that enlightening on my own.
Hey, just a quick little thing there. I don't even know what I said either. I just live by it. Live in the present because it's my gift to bear.
He just chuckles very heavily and he just goes, I may have to use that in the future, if you don't mind.
I didn't take it from anyone. You could have it. Supposed to be known for my chaos, not for wisdom. What is that?
Well, I think I will remember you as a good friend.
Don't forget that people call you friend too.
I think we're more than friends now.
We besties. We the besties. Can I come over like every other Saturday? That will be great. Then
Just give
we'll always
some
rearrange
warning,
the forks.
please, so I can.
Yeah,
I
you show
believe it's
up.
going to be a long
If I'm
time
around town, I'll show up.
before the Goliaths know how to use. And I think it's gonna be a long time before the Goliaths know how to use folks properly.
Then I guess I'll just steal their left shoe.
Fuck you, Alex. Hmm. However, I believe it's time to rest. I'm quite. That was a fight that I was surprised to actually win.
Hey, boss man. And
He will.
can and take good fucking care of yourself, bitch.
I can only do my best.
As for as
No,
long
we
as it is
should.
your best and it makes you happy.
Now we should return to. Let's take the friends to the castle or the palace.
You need to borrow the discount dog.
This you talking about Libya?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I need to borrow her for like an hour, maybe.
Just don't be too long, please. I'm pretty
We'll
sure
make
that
sure
the
that she is
Goliaths will
back all
be.
in one piece. Oh my goodness, who do you think I am?
You are Kesona.
Dang right. Toodaloo, go visit your
And
best
he will.
windows.
He will stand up, crack his back as he's been clobbered very heavily recently, and will lead his friends to the palace, I guess. I don't know what the fuck's inside the palace.
We've been there before.
But there may be different things. Roderick is the leader of a country. I don't know if there's special perks inside of there. There's a whole bunch of shit. It's a whole new world.
Stop.
I didn't make. Hey, I
You have
wasn't
the
saying
carpet.
anything. You thought it.
It's a whole new world, and you
I
have to watch
swear,
TV.
if he has, well, don't we already have a magic carpet?
Yeah, we do.
I'm almost
Celica
certain
had
we
it.
do.
Yeah,
Probably.
we do. Celica had it.
That's-
Oh
I'll
God, yeah,
say,
you're
No,
right.
they don't.
I'll say you guys have it.
Okay.
I'll say, we
Say
think
what?
we're leaving that with them.
Anyways,
Are you gonna
A
show
what?
us the world?
dull. Anyways,
What world?
is that conversation? I assume that conversation's done.
Yep.
All right.
Pretty much Roderick will want to go to the
Yeah.
palace and fucking clean up because he's probably
Roger to
fucked.
go counts to fuck. Also
I
this.
hope so.
No. There's no
Right.
wonder he wants to.
That is bad news.
Man's is. Fuck off.
So,
All right.
Hi.
So does anyone do anything else for the rest of the day before they get a long rest? Because obviously you guys are gonna want to rest and you plan before you go. Speaking of which, let me just give you some update info.
said I wanted to borrow a bit.
Who'd you
Yes,
want to
you
borrow?
did.
Yeah. Lipia.
I did not want to
It was
assume.
me.
Lipia's getting borrowed.
Alrighty, you may do so.
Oh God. I'm actively trying to hide from people.
Bitch, you can't hide from me.
Stealth versus perception. I don't
Oh,
even get beat her
wow.
passive.
Even the fuck what now?
Your passive perception. That doesn't even beat that.
What? Seriously? How low did you roll?
She rolled a 23. You have a 28.
23.
Well then,
So
Yeah.
I just
Livia.
show up out of nowhere like fucking Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Livia,
Yeah.
as you know that
Beetlejuice.
scene in Halloween where Michael Myers just emerges, like the mask of Michael Myers just emerges from the shadow, like next to Laurie
Yes.
Strode. That's kind of what happens with Queso now.
By the Raven Queen, what the heck?
Hey, he's my
What's in the
bestie,
Raven
so don't
Queen?
use her name in vain.
Sorry.
Beat?
Hey, Zona, can I help you?
Yeah, first of all, stop stuttering.
Sorry.
Second of all, I'm your best friend. And third of all, you know sign language.
Do I know sign language? I don't think I do.
You should know Thieves Can't at least, and Thieves Can't
Yeah.
is like its own form of sign.
Alright, then, yeah. I think I know some sign.
Okay, so first, let's do a test run.
And she signs in Thieves Can't. Can you understand this?
She signs back in Thieves Camp. Yes.
Perfect the manga. So,
She says in sign, knowing that you cannot speak of it.
Oh.
Did she listen in?
she signs, I heard you were in a dilemma.
She signs back. That's one way of putting it.
Putting it, and this is all in Thieves Can't.
Putting it in very much layman terms for you in order to, keep it discreet.
Yeah.
Since we can't speak of it, you could do it this way.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I do need to roll that D100 to see if they are watching.
Always watching, Wazowski.
Yep.
You know what, Milka, call it high or low. Message me.
Oh my god, okay.
Continue.
I. She signs in Thieves Camp. I don't know what to do.
No, either. Ain't that sad?
He chuckles and signs again. Yeah, just a bit.
I do not know everything. An idea.
Reincarnating bird that uh, every time you pass away you turn to ash and get reborn as a tiny baby hatchling.
It's kind of a more different process than that. I gotta tell you, it's a weird process. Isn't it exactly that? So I don't want to really go into like what happens there.
That's fine. I was taking a guess, to be fair.
Okay. But really am concerned about you and what the situation is. So, to work with you.
Okay.
To bettering the chances, you know?
Yeah.
I know what's at stake.
Her eyes go wide. How? Wait, she just shakes her head. I should know better by now.
She kind of mocks you in mimicking the same gesture.
She just snorts with laughter.
Hey, this bird never fucking learned. And I probably won't. So, I know what's going on. I want to be frank. I just want to make sure that you are aware.
Thank you.
And so, we, now, the sissies, we are now going to fuck the shit over. And that's what we do best, right? Right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
Olivia chuckled and says, "Damn right we do."
Yeah. Don't worry, your boy toy will be delivered safely. God.
She smiles still. Some hope rekindling in her eyes, like, God, I don't feel so alone anymore with this.
You're never alone. Even in the most subtle ways, you could tell people what's going on. Nobody ever fucking listened to me, but I listen to everyone here.
I should remember that.
Probably should. So we'll figure it out. All right? I got you.
Oh,
We got each other.
fine. She signed. I've got a plan on a way to tell the others.
I mean, you don't have to tell them. I could tell them. It's not within the contract for me to tell them. Oh.
As she signed, that is true.
So, since I know, I could tell them. So, no sus to you. You use the safe. The contract's only binding to you because they didn't think I would be fucking watching.
That's true, but are they watching us now is the question.
Nope, I checked. You're good. You just want to keep it this way to, stay within contract because contracts are funky.
Yeah. I also had a contingency to keep within the contract, even if I did tell them.
What that?
It would involve modifying my memory.
You're a dumbass. Don't do that.
Probably.
When has that ever fixed anyone's fucking problem?
It never would have fixed it. But it would have made...
No, I wouldn't. So don't even think about it. I got bit by my leopard gecko. She's hangry. So she's... Oh, don't bite me. Here.
There you go.
Oh no, no.
She bit me twice. Feeding time for them. So you can stay here, and I could tell them.
That is actually a good idea. It's better than
Yeah.
my plan.
You, I got you. See,
Thank you.
so I know it's annoying. Is it worth the annoying?
It is worth the annoying. And Lipia signs.
You knew I was
Can-
annoying. Nobody ever
Can
fucking told
I
me.
hug you?
Oh shit. What is this, physical affection?
Yeah.
Did you release me?
She hugs Queso now.
I've not felt a hug in years. I'm joking. Thank you for huggies.
You're welcome.
Now, take a breather. Maybe to have some tea with the special leaves. Not too much.
Yeah.
Get some rest. I'll gather the others, and we'll have a little kumbaya.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She makes a little heart shape with her talons.
Lipia makes a heart shape with her claws and does it with her tail. Yeah.
Meow.
Now she's gonna. I don't know who to talk to first. Oop.
It's up to you. You could dress everyone or one at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna deal with the one with. Okay, who do I trust the most? Who do I want to tell first? I know Roderick is having his shit. Maybe, just maybe. You know what? I'll go harass Renee. How about that?
Well,
I'm gonna go
alright, I am.
knock on his door. I'm
Damn,
gonna
the
go knock on
short
his door
king
and
and
be like,
short queen chilling and vibing.
I'm gonna knock on the door and be like, housekeeping, housekeeping. And I say it in the most weirdest Armin voice, just cause.
You just hear, Richard, go ahead.
Huh?
Say housekeeping in the Armin voice, but weird.
Say housekeeping in Armin's voice, but weird?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Queso was
Why?
mimicking. Because Queso was mimicking it,
Make
so...
How about this? Richard, make Armin sound like
Tim Curry.
fucking the chick from. No. You have to do the voice of the lady from Family Guy that goes, "I clean."
Oh,
Please.
in Armin's voice.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Armin
geez.
tried to make it that voice.
Oh God.
It is hard to do a voice within a voice. So, again, Tim Curry's my...
That Consuela's voice and Consuela housekeeping in Armin's voice. That's tough.
And Swamin.
Shut up.
Stop.
I literally
Um,
am saying,
Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
oh boy. Housekeeping. It's housekeeping.
You hear
It's the
that,
closest I
Renee?
can do. It's the closest I can do. I'm sorry.
I
I
don't
fucking love
recall
it.
going in the housekeeping. Renee's gonna stand up from his chair, put down the book that he was reading, and go
does
to the
not
door.
question that it's Armin. It's just, I didn't ask for housekeeping. Does not question if it's Armin or not.
the best thing about it too is you're in a Goliath country. At this point, who the fuck has housekeeping in a Goliath country?
Anyways,
Who the fuck?
Renee opens the door.
When you open the door, you don't notice anybody. But when you turn back, you realize there's a bird sitting in your chair in the middle of the room. He teleported in when you opened the door by looking
Oh.
under the door. You didn't open the door fast enough. You said it was fucking housekeeping.
I went to the door right away. What are you talking about?
You took forever. You even asked the question. What the fuck? Why didn't you just open door? Open the sesame.
Well, this certainly isn't the housekeeping I was expecting here.
Keeping as in, I'm going to keep your house together, or not, we're gonna blow it up.
I would rather keep this place intact and not do clean. Thank you.
Hey, perfect. We're not talking about the actual house. We're talking about the friend-zoned house. The house where we keep all the frenzies, you know? We put everybody in a little box, and then we call it the friendly house.
Right, well, I think the friend zone is something a little different from that.
I guess I see it differently. You see how it is? Because you never liked your friends and you wouldn't let them live in your fucking house. Being so suddy because of your being so posh. There are poor people out there, you know.
I I am aware that there are people less fortunate than myself.
Hey, cool. So you know everybody's got a bunk at some point.
I am well aware.
Hey, Cooley, so let's say one of your friends who has been bunking with you is having a big problem. How much would you care?
Well, I care a lot about my friends.
I know. I don't know what that means. That's sus as fuck.
Is there someone in particular you are talking about?
Gentlemen, we have a spy.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen, we have a spy. We have a spy in our midst.
Something's wrong.
Dear God.
Oh, most certainly.
There's more. No.
let's continue. For sake of time, let's continue.
That friend.
You know which one? Talking about the same friend? Are we talking about the same friend, are we?
Are we talking about a certain fluffy friend?
The discount one?
I'm not quite sure I understand what you mean by discount.
Hey, so, imagine you go to a store, right?
Well,
And they
yes,
tell
I
you what you
understand
want.
what the discount means.
Actually a dog. Somehow a cat. It's a discount.
Then
is that
yes,
is
that
that
one.
just yeah, that one.
Yes. We had a bit of a private conversation already.
Good. Does anybody else know about this situation?
As far as I'm aware, it just happens to be me and you so far.
Okay. Ready? Stop. Tell everyone else.
Wait a minute.
Are you a
I'm
dumbass?
I'm a,
You
I'm
know,
a little confused right now.
what do you mean?
I thought that was going to be uh, I thought that there was going to be some secrets involved and the use of magic.
She does the weird blinky eyes. You know, like where one blinks and the other one blinks after. The blinky winky eyes.
I'm not sure if
You are supposed to be a wizard, right? You're supposed to be intelligent.
we.
Apparently, you're not. Do you know how to read contracts? Do you understand the verbal contracts that happened?
Yes.
Then clearly you are not doing your part. Adios.
She flops to the floor, looks under the door, and teleports out. Now she's gonna go harass Armin.
Oh?
And he better not be banking Luna.
What?
He's just gonna go all the way to Armin's room.
Does she do the same thing?
Yes. Except
Do,
this time in Roderick's voice.
do it, Cody.
What am I doing?
The housekeeping that I just did in Roderick's voice, because K-Soda's doing it to Armin now.
Fuck. Okay, let me try this.
I didn't tell you to fucking die.
Okay.
Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
He just turns his head. What the fuck? Who does housekeeping anymore? Sub. He like looks through
I was
the
like,
key.
fuck yeah.
He's like, is that Roderick? Who the fuck does housekeeping?
Fucking
He looks under the door. like, is he fucking serious or is this a joke?
You know what? Just to drive it home, I might as well just use my my free disguise self to make my lower half be like Roderick feet.
Oh my god.
You see Roderick feet, Armin?
Two big Roderick feet.
You see his boots?
Size 16.
He sees his boots and he's just like, okay. He opens the door like, Roderick, why the fuck you give? And he's just nothing's
What did
there.
you
There's nobody there. There's nobody
Why the
there.
fuck? He's like,
Half-case
Roderick, what? He's like, Roderick, why the fuck would you give?
Wait, I have
He slumps a little bit. He's just like, seriously, as he turns around.
He's sitting in the middle of the thing doing the eye stuff. Just blinks one and then the other one blinks.
That I love it.
Yeah.
Did she dispel
know,
the
you-
illusion of Roderick's feet?
No, it's there.
So Arby, you see
Wait,
this
hold on,
half
hold on, hold on.
Roderick, half Kesona thing giving the derp face.
Wait, hold on. Where is it? Hold on.
You know what? Clever. I respect it.
There you go. That's what you see.
Very much.
Yes.
But anyways, go ahead, Kesona.
So
You got a problem. Have you ever noticed how much do you love your peoples?
close the door. Okay. You'll have to specify, because I care about all of them.
Okay, so like how much? Because the last person I talked to, he said I cared enough. So didn't that like he was like trying to degrade the clanship, and I didn't want to trust him. So do you love your peeps? Like how much do you love your peeps?
I love all of them to the point that I would bleed, fight, and die for all of them. Now, can you mind telling me what is going on?
It's perfect. I need somebody who has a progressive brain. So
He's just like mouth slightly open, and he's just kind of looking, like darting to the side, like the what the fuck?
Gentlemen, we have a spy in our midst.
Does she actually say that?
Yes.
He like his confusion drops, and he goes. He has a serious face now. And he crosses his arms. What are you talking about?
oh, one of us is not doing so good, and the boy toy was taken. And now he's been held for ransom. The fine, lovely life can't fuck. So,
The boy. He thinks he's like. Wait a second, Ethan?
do the brain.
Because there's only 2 people in this group that have any sort of relationship, and he's one of them, and Lippy is the other.
Yep. Well, Anya's in the process of maybe like having a relationship again, but we're not gonna talk about her.
Good on you, Anya. Anyways,
Oh my god. She's getting to her 40s and she still got it.
hell yeah.
Anyway.
Ethan has been taken.
No. Whatever you do, we cannot speak to her about this. The other person already knows, the one that I spoke about.
And now she's walking around like she's pacing like Renee would.
The other person in question knew about this already too. And he's done nothing about it. Apparently, he didn't read the contract. Looks on
How
him,
long-
he only knew.
How long
He only
has
heard. Since
how
hell.
long has this been an issue?
Since hell. I could eat you. Since we sleep at my home. My second home, actually. Actually, that's considered my third home now. The material plane is my first home. The Feywilds is my second home. And then, I think they're both my second home. The Feywilds and they're both my second home.
All right. How about we worry about the fact that we have a spy in our midst?
Was getting back to that. Give me a moment. God, you're just like Tysella, you bitch.
Wow. Hey, Tythel was not that bad compared to Armin.
At the beginning, she was.
At the beginning. This is the end for Armin.
She was.
To be fair,
Oh,
I also was new.
I know. But she basically is like, okay, so just to be clear, we cannot speak about this situation in front of her because contract forbids it. We cannot speak in her presence about it. We are talking to anyone about it, but found out because I do the hand talks.
So she
I was there to
established
witness the whole thing.
So she established an actual contract.
It's a real contract, and it's still a contract. Because all powerful deity, did it. So it's
I
still a
do not
valid
know what she
contract.
just said.
You're not supposed to.
I was so confused. I was like, did she just cut out or was that?
No, that's actually what she said.
All right.
So I just came to inform you that if you want to talk about anyone else about it, the other one knows about it, and I will now inform the Stone Man.
Do we know where Ethan has been taken specifically? I can probably take a general guess, but
Kisona, you would have heard that he was in Paragua, but obviously they did not give Lipia the exact location because, duh.
Why would they?
Hey, guess what? I know where they are, but you won't like it. 'Cause I won't like it either.
He just closed his eyes like, fuck, Paragua.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you start feeling the pain, huh? Now it sucks. And guess by who?
He just that feeling of like almost dread washes over him, and she can tell because he realizes it's Theva. He's like, oh fuck.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. Okay, coolies. Now I'm gonna go tell your brothers.
Do that.
Yeah, ponder on the bitch. Use, boy.
He just like walks over, opens the door. Good talk.
How dare you treat me like a fucking lady, you whore?
Did you not want to be treated like a lady?
Want to be treated like a bestie? And I ain't no lady.
Okay, fine. Slams the door.
He,
He's like, all right, fine. Slams the door. I know you can teleport. Get the fuck out.
yes, yes, brute.
I love it.
I love Katsuna.
And last but not least, Roderick, once he's given the chance to fucking breathe.
He has breathed and he is now cleansed.
Sona just
Oh
shows
God,
the
who's
fuck
getting
up
it?
in the
No,
bathtub.
no voices. He's he's just chilling, Geralt of Rivia style, just arms back, just relaxing in the shower in the tub, and he just goes, "Is there a reason why you decided to appear here?"
Yes.
I would assume it is of great importance.
Yes. I want to take a dip into your bathtub, 'cause then it'll really like boil. So I'll just stick my feet in it and I'll sit on the edge. Don't worry. I won't touch you. I promise.
That's fine. Would you mind explaining to me what's so important that you had to appear in the room while I was naked?
Make it too. All I need to do is take off the coat. You know what?
I think it's a
Yeah.
little different,
Takes off
though.
coat.
It's, well, here we are, two naked people.
One of us is in the bathtub, you pervert.
Yes, that's why I'm covered.
Hey. Now,
Gentlemen. We got a spy in our midst.
I'm guessing that this has something to do with the cult.
oh, you went further than the other two. Yes, actually.
I have seen them planning things. I'm assuming that they are probably getting anxious in some way.
I think so. If they if they actually forced us, well, one of us to like be a spy for them and, prevent the fuck. So, yeah, I think so. They're getting really reckless if they're depriving somebody of their carnal desires.
Do we know exactly who is supposed to be targets number one? Most likely, if the cult has a spy amidst us, they have certain ones in our group that they want to keep an eye on.
They're just a mole. You're not exactly target. We're all a target, duh. But it's more like she wants to know what's going on, so she has a mole.
Well,
She's
she wouldn't
she's
choose
not
Armin because
stupid.
he's. Of course not. She's quite intelligent. It's frightening so. Though she would not choose Armin, clearly she hasn't chosen me.
He starts
Probably
nodding
doesn't know enough
slowly.
about.
Keeps
Probably
nodding
doesn't
as he
have enough
pulls the mask.
information. Yeah, probably doesn't have enough information on Ari or Renee. Most certainly did not do Anya. That's never going to happen. It only leaves us with one. Which would explain why they were so mad the other day.
So do you know the gist of what to do?
Not entirely, but I believe that's something that you have an idea on.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is talk when she's not there. We can't speak of this in front of her, and she can't speak to us about it. That's just part of the contract. So we can't really do anything without her. We need to keep her in the dark while also not keeping her in the dark. You get what I'm saying?
I I understand. Although I believe she will most likely have to tell of what has occurred today, which will be interesting to see about. Have they been keeping an eye on her?
Not when I was talking. I made sure about that.
Well, then we will keep a secret. I believe. Now, if truth seeing helps see through the scrying, doesn't it? I can't remember if it does or not.
The divination orb, the little
No,
eye of scry.
no. Roderick has truth seeing.
Yours
So if
No.
someone is being scryed,
tree seeing would let
no,
you.
I mean
Really?
like
Yeah, tree
if
seeing would let you see an orb. It would let you see a scrying spell. There's not one here, but you
oh
would.
yeah,
You would
that's
get
that's
it.
what I was asking. Yeah, like with Lithia and such. This was I was just curious, but he's like, I have a way to detect it as well. We will need to keep that under wraps.
Yes, boss man.
Please do not refer to me as that.
Hey, boss man. Okay, man boss. Man boss.
Manbar Peg? Oh my gosh, it's Manbar Peg. Sorry. He just kind of looks nonchalantly to Kisses. Now, may I enjoy the rest of my bath in peace?
Consider it. Since you're very smart, this is your reward. Peaceful afternoon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She does a little heart shape with her talons.
He just puts his one hand up and does the Korean finger heart with his thumb and pointer finger. Very, very kawaii de su. Just gentle smile. That.
Talk to you later.
Because
He grabs her coat and is gone.
And Roderick returns to his soak. As
I've successfully harassed the entire party that is currently in the chat.
Okay.
Now all she got to do is harass Ari and Anya.
Which, speaking of,
I,
day
I,
after.
I harass myself daily, and Ari's not here, so.
I know.
So, that night Ari would say, just for everybody, like, would say like she is going back to uh to Orrington to deal with the situation with her father.
Wait, Ari's not playing with us anymore?
She is. She just is working.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I was
Carl.
like, wait, you're not playing with us anymore? Question mark?
No, she's playing with us. Yeah, she's just October, so she's working as you know, performer.
It's a spooky performer.
Spooky performer.
Alrighty. The next morning, as you guys arrive, you do a Goliath attendant, looks like one of Ogmok's, now your honor guard. Sir, there is a messenger outside. They say this to Roderick. Consul, they claim to be a emissary of Zargan with a message for you and the Emperor of Orrington.
Yarman looks at Roderick.
Oh, that's I was muted the entire time. Womp womp. He just goes, "What is the message?"
They said that they are under specific orders to deliver to you. Normally we would kill them, but General Ogmar cautioned your council.
Bring them, but keep an eye on them, but bring them here.
We have them in chains already. All right, I'll say you're all gathered for this.
Okay.
Oh, great. Let's see who
Oh
it is.
boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be fucking great.
I think we can.
Yay.
I am guessing on who it is, and I don't know if I like it or not.
Who do you think it is?
Wait.
Mm. Right, I was trying to remember how you got true sight power. Right, you can use that as a spell, right?
He has
Yeah,
it.
I have. I have it. I have it through the sword, and then I can also cast it through my fucking blade, through the spear.
Right,
But
right. I
the
forgot
sword
you
of
had that.
Bariel gives me true seeing.
To
Okay.
90 feet, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Pamundo.
Bowie, could you put that up on screen? By like, it's in magic items, right? I just want to double check the effect of the sword specifically.
I believe it is in magic items. Let me.
Sentience, Searing Radiance, Random
Yeah,
Properties,
Sword of
which I
Sariel.
got rid of because you already had a lot.
True sight.
Yeah.
You can see in normal magical darkness, see
60 feet.
invisible, 60 feet. All within range of 60
Yeah.
feet.
Okay, just need to double check
And then
something.
Truth Seer, while holding the sword, you gain advantage on wisdom saving checks.
Yes.
Neat.
I just want to double check an item real quick before I get the
Insight
description.
checks,
Insight checks.
which is really good.
Yeah, when it's kind
Okay.
of funny now I have advantage on deception and insight.
Okay, just want to make sure. So, as you see them walk in, you see a well-dressed human woman, looks to be in her early 30s. Interesting black hair that has elements of red highlights in it. Notably a tanned woman, and looks like she's wearing just a what you would see a courtier wear, just simple, just with the natural blues of bit of a long coat look, a bit of tan pants, fine boots that look a little worn, as she's brought in chains. You all see this.
Fucking sus.
Yeah,
Sus.
that is a bit sus.
Very
Motherfucker. It better not be. She wouldn't have.
You have true sight,
There's no way
so
she would have.
yeah, you have true sight, so you would see through
Yeah.
any illusions and any shape changer stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I
It doesn't
notice
look like
anything?
any shape changers.
I
though?
detect the magics.
You don't detect any magic on her, weirdly.
And my truth seeing doesn't see anything?
No. She's brought in, looks a little haggard, but trying to keep herself presentable. You would say like she would have the look of a lesser noble. So she's an objectively beautiful woman, but not like the drop dead, like, oh my god, this is what nobility is sort of deal.
Fucking, I'm so sus right now.
This is kind of
Like, there's a-
odd.
I hear congratulations are in order, new council, as well as new Emperor of Orrington. Notably, she does not bow to you.
To either of us, I assume.
No.
Fair enough.
You may
I
roll
don't
an
give a
insight.
fuck.
I was gonna say you may roll an insight
Yeah.
if you wish.
Yeah.
I am so rolling an insight. Advantage because of my blade. Oh.
Wow, I am rolling like shit tonight. You are not.
29. But that may not be good enough.
You all
If
sort
this is
of
who I think it may be,
You all sort of sense a resentment. Not to you specifically. You can't really tell what though.
she's resenting something.
She's resenting coming here.
If it would please the new sovereigns of the lands of East and West, I present a letter from King Charles Morwood. Renee, I'm gonna give you this. Normally, a courtier would actually give the whole titles, so it's weird that she didn't.
Yeah, I'm so sus.
Renee's eyes narrow at that.
I would see if she
More
noticed
sussy
that.
baka?
If you're trying to hide that roll, I'm going to see if she notices.
That'd be
Sussy
a
baka?
deception.
I would say deception or stealth of your choice. I could see the argument for both.
Mamma mia. What the
Ooh.
fuck is up?
She looks at your squint, sighs. King Charles Morwood, Peacebringer, third of his name, ruling king of Zargan and protector of the land. She presents the letter. I'll give you guys another insight check.
Yeah, she definitely didn't want to
Yeah,
say
but-
that. 25.
Something is
19.
Oh.
I love insights. Let's see. What do you guys think I'm gonna get?
I don't know. You have advantage.
I don't know.
What are guesses?
Probably
I want to hear
Over
a guess.
20.
32.
30.
You were close, Lippy.
I know.
30. And this thing, they've been straight. So even if they weren't at advantage, they're still good.
Yep. She seems to all of you to harbor a resentment to the man she is serving. However, she does present you the letter. Do you take it? She's in chains, so it's not like she's presenting it decently well, but she's also, just kind of disgruntled with the situation. But there's kind of resentment at that.
Is she presenting it?
Yeah.
The letter was
Anyone
meant
Roderick
for,
and
for
Arn
the
specifically.
leader of the council.
Alrighty, if you
To
do,
the two leaders
I'm
of
not a new
look under
Warrington.
documents. You look under documents under the tab of Summon a Piece.
Oh, fucking of course. And I swear, is it some documents? Okay. Should I read this since it's Roderick? He's such a fucking pussy.
What a tool.
He's
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I had to say it.
All right.
Anyways,
Hold
I
on.
will.
I got it.
I was gonna say if you want to read it, go ahead. I was gonna volunteer myself this time, but yeah, go ahead.
I got it. To the new rulers of Orrington and Uther, I wish you well in your newfound lands and power. I wish nothing but peace and prosperity for you and your people. So it is with great sorrow that I deliver this message and request. Within your ranks are traitors to the nation of Zargan, a kidnapped noble of our lands, as well as the wife of a noble lord of our new allies in Pragua. Oh God! By reports, I'm gonna have to do the normal voice because my throat's hurting.
No, good.
By reports of my new allies, you seek to reform the old ways of barbarism and tyranny found in your lands. If these are the words of an honorable man, then by honor and morals, I hereby request the transfer of our wanted felon to be tried by our laws and return of the gnome Renee Pate Chaparana to our lands and concerned family, and the return of noble lady Arya Dakish, of course, to Lord and General Ivaran Elkran, first of his name, protector of the range. I'm not reading the rest of that. I extend. Roger wouldn't either. He just says the first name and goes fucking pieces. Shit. I extend
For
this
people
request as an
listening,
offer of a peace summit here in my.
For people listening, just if anyone's curious, just to say that
Here.
it's Protector of the Range, Lord of Tarfane, Slayer of the Traitors, and loyal servant of Paragua.
Oh shit.
I extend this request as an offer to a peace summit here in my capital, and so wish to establish a peace between our four great nations. Your personal guard allowed attendance as is custom. Should this letter be ignored, we will have no choice but to assume you mean to aid those wanted, and so Paragua will join should conflict arise. I seek peace, so please let your answer be guided by the wisdom of your crowns. King Charles Morwood, Peacebringer, third of his name, ruling king of Zargan and protector of the lands.
Sure.
He is a fool.
I want Arya Renee back.
What are your guys' passive perceptions?
Mine is like
wait.
26.
28.
23.
So everyone above a
Delightful
20,
10.
you do see a roll of the courtier's eyes as it agrees. Like you could see in her eyes, she's saying "fucking duh."
You have free range to speak here, lady. There is no one here who will silence
Lady
your
Vanessa.
thoughts.
May I please be unchained?
I was thinking on my way here, is there a way that I could
He gives a gentle nod
touch it?
No.
to the
Goliath
guards.
will unlock the chains. I were in these for
No.
an hour, and they're not exactly the most comfortable. Roll a persuasion
They're not
on
supposed
with
to be.
advantage, by the way, since you did free her from the chains to see if she'll speak her mind.
Persuasion with advantage. That is a
Hell
35.
yeah.
Where the
Jeez, Cody.
Where the fuck were you last session?
I remember hearing of your group when you defeated the zombie beholder many moons ago.
Yeah,
At
and
the time, I did not think much, but as tales became more apparent of your deeds, I thought you
Teacher.
honorable people. I
Pizza.
had a hard time believing when the criminal charges arose. And then the emissaries of Paragua came in. And that
And
dragon.
what happened then? Oh,
the king
Peter,
is
you
nothing
cut out.
more than a puppet. He is at the whims of men for the sake of peace, and now the lands of Azargan may as well be colonies for the elves of north.
They are not meant to be colonies.
Oh, yeah,
And certainly not by elves.
They may not have brought their armies in, but it is clear that this elven king, Beatrice, is but an echo for the words of that red half-dragon, and the king is all too willing a puppet in this affair.
That red half-dragon is the leader of the cult of Atherdan.
Who?
Don't say shit.
Did she just say who to Atherdan?
That's not the most common knowledge, man. Remember, the cult. Most people think the cults existed. That's history. So not everyone will know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like not everyone studies dragons religiously. She is even though she is technically a human deity, like humanoids worshiper, she is technically a chromatic deity.
Yeah, they are a group who wished nothing more than to bring their goddess back and destroy everything. They do not wish
he
for
said.
peace.
I could care less if they worshipped a can of ale. All I see is that our king, who should be protecting our lands and our sovereignty, all too willing to bend the knee to foreigners and those who should not have affairs in our nation. It was bad enough that they allowed one of our most loyal knights to be taken.
I believe I understand why they did that, but the fact of the matter is this is not a peace summit. If we were to go, this would be the death of all of Ashana.
It would be.
You said I could speak my mind. You're banging on the high persuasion. You
Yeah.
said that I may feel free to speak. May I suggest what I would do
That is
were I in
correct.
your position, council and emperor?
Of course. Speak as you wish.
I have heard of the barbarism in Uther. I see your actions, and now I see a civilization that would have killed me on the spot. I have never been to Orrington, but have heard of the cruelty of their mages. If a non-mage rules their lands, then indeed times must be changing. You all seem to create inspiration to change. So I ask of you, if you are to return to Juliton, bring your armies. Inspire those loyal to the people of Zargan, and not to our foolish king who has surrendered our lands. If he will not be our protector, then it falls to those who have defended Zargan to be our defenders once again.
He kind of gently strokes his beard,
She
looks at
looks,
Armin.
Vanessa, who, again, that was her name, looks to Renee. I do not come from a noble family, but in the Revolution, I heard tales that yours supported Benjamin Morwood.
That is correct.
Then you, more than anyone here, should know what need be done when those in power abuse those beneath them and betray them so callously and thoughtlessly.
Renee takes a deep breath and takes a deep
Speak
breath
up.
and runs his hands through his hair. And just
No.
yes, I I am aware of what needs to be done.
I am aware that I am a stranger to you. I am aware you have every reason to distrust me. I am fully aware that if you seek peace with Julitin, all you need do is speak of my treasonous words, and I will be executed, and you will find new friends. You seem to speak with care, with honesty. Looking to you, Roderick. That is why I'm choosing to trust you with these words. There are plenty in Julitin and across all of Zargan who share my sentiment. I work for the crown, I dare not find them. But I hear whispers. Please, if not for my sake, then for the sake of all of those betrayed by Charles's foolishness, find those who are loyal to the lands and the people. Unite them. And either coerce Charles to stand down, or do what need be done. Should you do what need be done, you will find a loyal servant in myself for whatever land you wish to create, so long as you, council, and you, emperor, leave our lands in peace.
Roderick will slowly walk towards her. Placing a hand on her shoulder and speaking very, very
She does innately
gently.
tensely at that. You do feel her skin sort of twitch.
All that I wish to see is that Ashuna has peace finally. I will do my best to see Zogan returned to its people.
I did. I did. So
He
you
will
wanted out
remove his
because
hand
you're out.
and give a gentle bow of his head to her.
Thank you, Consul. With that, she takes out a scroll. I should return to my kingdom. If you're wondering how news spread so fast, go ahead. Do your thing.
No, go ahead.
It seems those of Paragua told them this. I suspect you may need to be careful. Disguises are everywhere, it seems. Paragua, while not to the might of Orrington, is still a magical nation. I would not be surprised if some are using items such as amulets or magic such as illusion to hide themselves from you.
Thank you for your counsel.
She nods and will leave to do a teleport circle with the scroll.
There is one last thing he says. He goes, "You should prepare for the worst. If we are to bring our armies, then expect the possibility of a battle breaking out."
If you do your jobs right to inspire those loyal, those remaining would not fight a losing cause for a cowardice king. She will take her leave, and in 10 minutes, will complete a teleport. It may will complete a teleportation circle to return.
But fair enough. Fucking
Gonna make sure that everything goes well, and she is returned to Zargan.
Yep. So yeah, Charles has requested you guys return the stolen wife of that poor noble guy.
Fuck that noble guy.
Fuck him.
However, I do believe Shella's about to come in and tell me I need to get some sleep, which is fair. So
funny enough, I was gonna say at this point, Kisona.
Yes.
Would you like to give them the rundown on what they owe you? Since I'm sure not all of them know about Varys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they owe me quite a bit. I've done them so many favors.
Yes,
You have.
Yes, you have.
Pulls out a receipt book. I'm waiting for the receipt book.
Uses prestidigitation to Like it may be the tiniest little eyeglasses that sit right on her beak.
Oh, jeez.
Golden.
So impressed. I am not as disrespectful as that Telvin whore who just left,
She was human.
but I request.
I don't care. Her existence doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Request you to listen to my
Request.
side of things.
Cool.
Yes. So, you know who Varys are. Varys. The Varys. You know who that guy is.
Varys thinks was like he was. Oh, yes, Iliathor.
Yeah, that one. He don't remember because he forgot.
What'd she say?
Point. I think it was Roderick who got
It was Roderick.
mine. Yeah, it was Roderick who got.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, it was
Roderick
Roderick.
got it.
And I point to him and it's like,
He would know. He got the memory. Got fucky wucky.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You gotta remember, Armin was not there when that interaction happened, so.
Yeah, Chill has come and it's time for bedtime, she says.
Yeah, we're gonna be ending soon, so. But yeah, I know you're sick, so get rest.
Yeah, so yeah.
I
Good
literally
night,
heard her
guys.
say,
Sleep-
"Bitch."
Yeah, she literally kicked open the door and said, "Bedtime, bitch."
Hmm?
So I'm gonna head off so I don't get hit by my beautiful fiance. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Right.
Stop. Since I helped you out, I need you to help me.
Of course.
You need to do something about Varys. Because he's doing way too much and he's this good at actually getting what he fucking wants. And we don't want what he wants. You know, you're like, wondering what kind of thing is this bird like up to now? Well, if you want to stay an empress, and if he wants to stay part of the council, and you still want to exist, and
Did you
you
say
still want to do
Empress?
whatever the fuck you
Yes.
Let her go, please, guys. We gotta.
and here wants to actually exist and have to be, there's no going back if you say yes.
What do you all say?
Okay, you kind of muffled out at the end there, so I heard something. If you say yes.
You can't back out if you say yes.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, you can't back out if you say yes.
Remembering the last words Varys said to him. All right.
Help me in.
Roger
You
will,
have
I think. Go ahead.
you have helped us quite a bit. I'm in.
Exact. So, here's the rundown.
I can't keep going on like this. I'm so tired.
You're
You're
fine.
fine. We're almost over. We're almost over.
It's such high energy, bro.
No, you're
Can you
fine.
please just give them the rundown for me? real
Alrighty,
quick?
I'll do it because I know you've had a day. So basically,
Please.
what happens, Keisona will explain to you that for a while now she's been hunting a man named Varys. Now he's gone by many names. You would know him mostly as Corvus, one of the advisors to the King of Zargan. In reality, he is this over 10,000-year-old person who has been surviving off of clone bodies and deception. He has been kind of muddled in a bunch of history. In fact, you would remember that there was a document you found where even the Empress of Orrington kept tabs on this guy, and she didn't know a lot. The biggest thing you know is he once ruled a great empire. Give me a sec, because I gotta find this whole thing. It's been a bit. It's been a long time. But basically, he ruled this empire until it fell. And according to Kesona, he has been doing nothing less than trying to destroy this existence and rewrite it in his own image.
Okay.
Where the heck is it? Yep, the biggest name you know him as is Ilathor. About 1,000 years ago, he ruled the Vitalis Empire in what was known as the Age of Prosperity. He again, it fell. Like he had flowing cities, they fell. And it is said that the wizards of the age, like within the Vitalis Empire, are some of the most powerful. For context, they make some of the mages of Orrington look like children.
Huh.
So this is probably the most powerful wizard to ever live, who is immortal. Going against him is dangerous, especially because he has slowly been collecting the gems arcane, powerful magical artifacts that could rewrite reality. However, normally they would not allow someone to like cast their spell without killing them. He has collected Peridot scales from another world. Peridots you wouldn't know, so Keizan will explain that they have an innate connection to magic. However, that would not be enough. With your history, I want you all to roll Arcana checks. Lipia with advantage because of what she knows of history thanks to her people.
Right. 18.
He's story
Oh, wait,
24.
you said history?
Arcana. I bet Arcana, my bad.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
So
I will roll Arcana then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
25.
Well, Renee, you're the one who knows so far. Kesona, you would know this anyways, but Renee, you would know that the last person in recorded history to look up the gems, because that I would say that would be something Renee would maybe look into as a way to like fix what happened to his sister, but then realized this would destroy himself and he could not necessarily control the power. So he went into
Mhm.
he looked for our methods. The last person who used them was Arkham, who like through clever use of a ring of three wishes became a demon, like a god of the abyss. Theoretically, after he was slain, considering he died with the gems, it is possible that parts of him reside in the gem. And that's when it dawns on you, oh, this guy, Corvus, Varys, Ilathor, whatever he wants to call himself. He might have found, like, if someone else is in the gems, then maybe he doesn't have to be the one to pay that you are erased from existence price. However, you would also know that to do a ritual to undo existence, you would need to be at a source of powerful, just pure magical energy. And while the hells are powerful, they're not exactly pure magical energy. So it does seem like there is more to this.
Oh,
Do have a question, if you don't mind me asking, Alex.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And I don't know if this is retcon now. When Yashador was going on, one of the gems of arcane
Yes,
was
yeah, that was handled off screen.
yeah.
So like the original plan, I can tell you, was going to be that when you encountered him again, he would have been post destruction. He could have either like gone, the robot could have either got that known as Null could have either gone full murder mode, or you guys could have actually redeemed him, and he would have like become this wandering warforged, seeking, like, being a witness for like all of existence, basically being like a
Okay.
chronicler of history.
Okay.
I rolled his dice for it, so he's actually a chronicler of history in Yashador.
Ooh,
But yeah,
nice.
Varys got it from him. The other gem was with Morthos.
Okay.
Yes, you don't know what happened
Uh,
there. You just know he
yeah.
didn't have. But I will say, you guys, when you encountered him in the Hells, he did not have that gem,
Okay.
and it didn't seem like his reputation was suffering. So you would have heard if like some elven wizard stole something from an archdevil. That would have been news. You would have heard in the
Right.
Hells. So there might be something else at play there.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
It is a moving world, so I've had some stuff in the background, but basically he does have all the gems. Kesona can confirm that. And she's like, that
Okay.
motherfucker. Kids just kept escaping and like distracting us. He went someone to fucking
Yeah,
Tarask.
me and Mr. Beef, Man Beef, and
Oh,
Ice Cream Lady, we were doing the best we could.
not the gems again.
Yep, so he's doing some sort of thing in hell to use the ritual. And Kesona does have a scroll of planar shift and knows exactly where to go, at the very least to get outside of the dungeon to get to him.
Right.
Have a plan.
Oh.
We can let everything just fix itself. Let the trash take itself out.
you mean just let him carry on with what he's doing and destroy himself?
No, dumbass. Take the price. We can't let him have it for free.
I think what she means is we find a way to get the pieces of alchemy. You said
He's in the gems, like he would be
out of
split in
the
the gems.
gems, and make him take the full price. Is that what you're saying, Kesona?
Yeah, because it will literally just get rid of him permanently.
Okay.
No one can sustain the power of all 7 gems without having a cost, and that's usually their life and very existence.
That's
Duh. If
I
you
like it. So how are we
remember-
going to do that?
Oh, wow, you agreed to that really fast. What?
It works, does it not?
We might have a way of making sure of things as well. I've got some breastplate of anti-magic.
If what you're saying is
If-
true and he has all of these
What do you mean, what if?
gems,
Itself.
It's not a what if. He does.
Continue. Hello?
Arkham
Yeah.
is
Just
Go ahead.
he's buried deep within these gems. If he, as you say, he does have them, he might have someone else to expend the existence of.
no. That's
I
not
will
quite it.
say, I'll just give you guys this hint. Renee, with your 25 in Arcana, I will say, if you somehow got like a field of anti-magic like directly in contact with the with the gems on his person, since from Kate's prescription, it's like he infused these paradox skills in this clone body of his, so like there are slots for them. It is technically possible it could cause what he's doing to go awry. You don't know how, but at the very least, it would definitely fuck up his I'm making someone else pay the cost plan. You just don't know if it'll kill him or not.
I do hate to be devil's advocate, but I've kind of looked into this. The exact wording on anti-magic fields is that spells and effects from artifacts or deities are unaffected by it. And the gems of arcane
I'm
are
aware. I am aware of that, Richard. I am aware. Let me explain.
okay.
It's less the fact that it will stop the item. Keep in mind, he still has to channel the magic through his body. So he is still like doing this ritual. The ritual that he is doing is coming from himself. The gems are just the final like activation. So if you fuck up the ritual, it fucks up everything.
And we do
Fair enough.
have a way of getting some anti-magic. Okay, me.
Now, I'm going to say you would need to roll higher. You don't know if it's more effective to use the anti-magic spell or to somehow get this metal around him with the spell. You don't know, so there is that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a feasible thing. Like thinking about it, I don't think it's really feasible. We do need to mess up the ritual somehow. And I know that if we remove the soul of Arkham, it'll take his instead, and he will be Control Alt deleted.
Oh yeah,
So
I
what
do
I
remember
was
that.
thinking,
But that brings up the
do you think I
question
wasn't going to
how.
use it?
Well, go ahead, tell them what you had, because I forgot you had this.
I got a soul coin.
Oh,
Don't you need to cast the spell Soul Cage to
No,
put a
that was
soul in a soul coin?
so that was okay, so what happened with Kate Rora in Bellthorn uh was completely different. She was a soul that was transferred because she stuck to Geld, so she's kind of in this weird limbo thing of not being able to go to the afterlife. A magical soul coin made in the hells can just take a soul if they are dead. Normally, you have to put it on a corpse. However, these are weird circumstances.
oh.
So
So we've got a way.
interesting.
And
Thanks.
because we're basically taking his soul out of another object and he's already dead, it just happens.
Because yeah, I'm actually
So
looking
we
over
just have
the soul coin item.
to
You don't have to cast soul cage on it.
so it just happens. So my plan is to time it right while he's doing the ritual. But this is gonna be like peak timing, guys. So like I need your full support.
Oh, you've
Now this
got it.
While
soul
he's
coin,
casting while he's casting the ritual, we use the soul coin, have it suck Arkham out of gems. Now no soul to take. Price 4. Now Ferris has to pay the taxes.
Which means the wish is a nerd, because like that's the Renee. You know this is the folly of the Gem Arcane. No one has been able to use them because when you use them, you don't get the benefits of your wish. And the wish itself, I will say this to Renee as well. again, in order to destroy existence, he would need to do it somewhere else. So he's clearly making another wish other than I wish to destruction of existence.
Okay. So we've got a plan and possibly a backup plan if we need it.
Okay.
Anyone object?
Yeah. So.
So
Please tell me my
how,
idea is bad.
your idea is awesome. You should feel great.
It's not a bad idea.
No.
It's a good idea.
The question
Okay.
is how are you? I assume the soul coin is empty. So how exactly do you siphon a soul into it?
Technically, just attaching someone who just died within a minute, or just where a soul is. They technically, I'm homebrewing this a little bit to explain out of game. So the way soul coins work in my world is if you connect them to something that houses a soul, that just died, or if they're in that weird limbo thing, it can take it, but you need a coin made in the hells. So like doing soul cage and placing a coin is just kind of continuing that limbo. Putting in a soul coin, they
Okay.
are trapped, and then you can use them up. It's the reason why in Lingering Scars of Belthorn, you guys just can't like use the coin until she disappears, because it's not a soul coin; it is a coin with her soul in it.
Fair enough. Interesting.
I just want to give that clarification.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So, if that's all good, Kesona, would you like to use your scroll of plane shift to go?
Do we have everything that we need? Because I could also, I also have a scroll of soul cage just in case.
That's
Yeah,
actually-
good backup.
That's a good
Yeah.
backup.
So you
There's,
just
mm,
yeet his ass into another object.
that's also another question I want to bring up, if you don't mind. There's a possibility that Varus may try and take the coin from us still.
He doesn't
Might-
know that we have it. That's the thing.
Which is good.
Do you know who gave me this coin?
I don't know.
Good. Because he doesn't either.
Just
So,
assume it was
like,
someone powerful.
it is someone powerful. So, I don't think he would actually be, like, he doesn't know.
He's not.
That,
Varys
you know,
may have a god complex, but just for DM to give you guys like a little bit of context. How to best explain this?
He's not omniscient.
He's not omniscient. Yeah, he's not an actual god. He's been around. He may read people really well, but that doesn't mean he knows what everyone or everything is going to do. Like he can still be caught off guard.
Okay.
Like,
good to
so
know.
fun fact, if you guys, like, if someone hadn't talked you into talking to the guard captain about what you had done, you probably would have interacted with him more and seen some of that arrogance on display.
Yeah, that would have been.
You have no idea how much that one decision really shifted things for you guys.
Yeah.
I can't undersell
wait,
it.
what? I missed something?
Remember Celica's decision to, say what the truth about with Morthos?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one decision really, like, changed how you were going to interact with Zark. And you guys were actually going to meet Vanessa sooner. Because she would have been one of your liaison contacts to deal with that noble family that Renee hates because their patriarch's a douchebag.
Right.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that old guy. You would have she would have been your mediator for him because she works for like all the nobility. So like she's kind of like on lend. So yeah, that would have been like that's how you would have met her. Anyways, does anyone have anything they need, or are they ready to go to hell again?
No, let's go back to hell.
We're going to hell! Why am I excited to say that?
Renee's gonna have a glass of wine before we go. A big glass of
I
wine.
was gonna say a
Do it
glass
while
or a bottle.
inebriated, bro.
Carmen's like, drink something. Drink some real alcohol. We're going to hell, for fuck's sake. He
The
holds a
second time.
bottle of whiskey.
Can I have some whiskey, Armin? I think I need it.
Takes a swig, hands it to Lipia.
All right.
Thanks.
So,
Wig.
Kesona, as you open the scroll and use it, you guys travel, but not to Avernus. Deeper and deeper. It feels like the scroll goes longer until you arrive to Kesona. You would know this as Nessus, the deepest layer of the hells.
Oh fuck, the deepest layer.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Mm.
And we're here.
You see before you an impressive fortress that you would almost think looks abandoned, yet it looks untouched. It's a similar sky in the hells as in this, and you see these great, like divoting craters, almost akin to the Grand Canyon, except somehow deeper. Featureless, like a featureless plain with jagged edges that extend more than the eye can see, and an endless red void. Ravines, that's what I was thinking of, or the word I was thinking of earlier.
Right.
And you feel
Okay.
the rushing wind as you see red lightning arc across the sky, as you hear a voice behind you say, I wondered when you would get here. As you turn, you see Varus, though Roderick's eye notably twitches. Due to his true sight, he does know that this is indeed an illusion. It's not the real man.
Right.
Your persistence, Kenku, is admirable. Adorable, even, as is the naivete of all of you. When last we spoke, I believe we were at a ball, a party to celebrate your ascension into heights beyond you.
I
And
see you again.
And I'm still now curious if you have cured the Goliath of the fog I've inflicted. You all have come. Failures led by a fool. In my benevolence, I grant you this one simple ultimatum. Go back. You have lost. There is nothing for you to gain here other than your last moments being of humiliation. Unable to comprehend that all you have come to know is to cease. By the way, I'm just putting this art up so everyone can see it. Oh, right, I never showed it. This is what by the way, describe Varus just for because I know like he has other names, but this is the name I always know him as. He is a high elf. Like notably he has like bigger, more straight up ears. Long white ponytail, not silver hair, pointed, with purple eyes, wearing a jagged purple cloak and mage's attire with scrolls attached to his bag. Notably, you see elements of his sleeves are torn, and you see elements of peridot scales infused with his skin, and on each arm lay the gems, one representing each school of magic in their various colors. This is old art, but this is what you see.
Oh, damn. He looks cool.
Return to your homes, cherish your loved ones, take what little dignity you have left, and rejoice, as I do not bring destruction, but salvation. A new world in which true order shall be achieved.
That sounds an awful lot like destruction of the old. So,
Tell
no,
me.
we're not turning back.
Tell me, how much of the problems you face are from the foolishness of leaders, their arrogant selfishness, their inane inability to see more than what's beyond them?
This coming from someone of higher status for a long time.
I played my part.
Did a whole lot several times.
I played my part. I was patient. And now, I seek to create a world without any of that. Where choice is no longer viable. Where people are no longer afforded the foolishness to destroy the world. To destroy everything without cause.
You act like you know what is best for everyone.
And you think you do.
Which
How
I
many
don't.
generations?
I don't.
Exactly, you do not. How many generations before the Orientals returned to their own ways? I was alive for the time when the Ashana Republic was first created. It crumbled. Your legacies will crumble, but I see you, like all others, have deluded yourselves into thinking that this time it will be different. It will not. I will ensure a true peace, a true paradise. And when this new world is at peace, when no one can be tempted by the machinations of devils, when all do what is right, no one will remember your foolish strife. No one will know
What
of
you're
it.
doing is slavery. You, slavery without free will would the
Are
the
you
world
done?
the world would be static and dull. It
A paradise. I see
it
there's
would
no
be.
convincing you. Now
Are
shut
you
up.
done?
Are you fucking done?
I am. With this world, with this inaneness. I have had this conversation more times than I can count, more than you can comprehend. I have seen the rise and falls of great civilizations greater than you. And so if this existence
Congratulations.
would not heed my warnings, then it shall fall with their hubris. If you survive to face me, know that your deaths will be the last meaningless slaughter of a bygone age. With that, the illusion disappears, and as you steel yourselves, ready to face whatever dungeon lies in store for you, that's where we're going tonight's session. Bye, y'all!